there, kings and queens, welcome back to another edition of Days and Dews. In this video I'm going to be taking down my box braids finally after like 6 weeks, and you guys can actually like evidently see that my hair is a mess. So I'm going to be basically showing you guys how I take down this box braids. It's a very important part of the entire process because you don't want to lose all the hair that you're able to retain within the protective style. You know, every strand matters. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I do that and how I do it most efficiently. So if you think that is something that you might be interested in, then stay tuned. So over here I've got a cup of water, and in that cup of water I'm going to have my natural oil from Heritage Naturals, my favorite conditioner from Organics. You're also going to need a pair of scissors, you're going to need some elastics to tie your hair, and a society stick. So I'm just going to start sectioning off my hair, sort of like in the same sections that I used when I was actually installing these braids in. Not exactly, well, it's kind of messed up, guys. I can't actually see what I'm doing. So yeah, it's something similar, but it's the same concept. I've got two sections in the front, one in the crown area and one in the nape area. So sectioning for me is very important, guys. It helps for me not to feel overwhelmed first and above all. It also helps me to take focused approach at what I am doing. And since I'm going to be applying that mixture that I told you guys about in the beginning, I wouldn't want it to dry out as I'm undoing my hair, because this can take a bit of time, so I wouldn't want it to dry out. So I'm just going to section my hair, and I'm especially making sure that I've got that section in the middle of my hair, because I also want to make sure that I am paying attention to my crown area, as I don't want it to keep breaking. So in my cup of water I'm just going to put in a few pumps of my conditioner. I don't want a lot of it, I want it to be runny, that's why I had water in there. And I'm just going to add in a generous amount of that oil because I want a lot of sleep as I am doing this. Then I'm just going to mix it in with my society stick, right? This is a close-up of how the oil is looking, and so I'm just going to start applying it in my hair. So before I apply it, I'm just going to try and see where my hair ends. It was really difficult for me to do this, guys, because my hair was pretty tucked in these box braids, if I should say so myself. So I couldn't see, so I just tried to just measure a safe length, you know, because you wouldn't want to lose all the hair that you actually retained just because you were careless and you actually cut off your ends and damaged them. It's like a matter of you having to choose whether you want to keep your hair on your head, you know, or you want to get this done quickly. And for me, I'll always choose, you know, the latter option, because I want to keep my hair, right? So starting from the roots, and then on the actual shaft, I'm just going to work in that product so that it actually goes through the braids and to my hair before I start undoing my hair. And I'm going to be generous with this, as you guys can see. I am super generous with this. I don't want to miss out. So I'm just going to start undoing my hair. And I know that, you know, sometimes you feel this urge to just pull maybe, you know, like 3 whiffs of the braid off, you know, so that you can hurry. But I really want to encourage you, take your time, girl, take your time. Take your time. Sometimes I even use my fingers if I see that it's getting tangled. I really don't want it to get tangled, because by the time that I get to the roots, I don't want to have to pull the braid off of my hair, and then, you know, it goes along with my hair. I ain't about that life. So over here you see me kind of like using another method where it just kind of unravels by itself. So I'll just hold the ends and then I'll just hold them apart, and then it just unravels by itself. You don't usually get that with smaller braids like this, honestly. but you can try. I'm sure if you like your braids are bigger, it's much easier to do what I was trying to do there, but hey. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you guys see, and then I'm gonna show you what I do when I get to the roots. Okay guys, so basically when I get to the roots, all I do is I feel if there are any knots, and if there are no knots, then I'll move right along. I like to finger detangle at this point with just my fingers, and yeah, just move right along. So you will find that I hardly have any knots in my hair, and I think I would attribute that to the way I moisturize my hair. When I'm in the protective style, I do not moisturize my hair the way I would moisturize my hair if it was out, right? Because of course it's in a protective style, and I don't want to get product build up, guys. You know, with these protective styles like braids, you usually spend a month or 2 months in it, and you really don't want to have like build up in knots and all that in your hair. So just try and make sure that you moisturize your hair properly, but you don't use, you know, heavy oils and heavy creams to do so. I actually did do a moisturizing routine on my IG, on my Instagram. I'll put my Instagram handle just above my my video so that you guys can see that in the description box below. Make sure you're following me there, guys, because if I'm not here, I'm probably on Instagram. So you might want to come and follow me there as well, so you don't miss anything, you know, because I've shared quite a lot of tips there as well. So yeah, I continue, you know, doing this for the rest of my hair, just trying to make sure that, you know, there are no knots, like thoroughly so, because I don't want to lose any hair, guys. I don't want to lose any hair. And I also feel like the conditioner as well also helps to like soften up my hair, and it just makes the process so much easier when I get to the hair itself, and you know, with that assurance that it's not breaking. As you guys can see, it's actually already shrinking. By the time I undo it, it's already shrunken, so it means moisture is really getting into the hair shaft. So when I'm sure that there are no knots on this section and I'm good to go, I'll just twist it and button knot it out of the way. Guys, every single step I literally said in this video matters. So even the sectioning of your hair, making sure that there are no knots, and sectioning of your hair, that'll be the second time I've said that, is really, really important. So if you guys found this video helpful, make sure you leave a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.